California truckers halt gig worker law protests over weekend as port activity slows. Independent truckers who've been protesting at California's busy Oakland seaport during the last week in opposition to a new state regulation known as the gig worker regulation took a spoil on Saturday, when the port business enterprise slowed to a move slowly. But some truckers said protests may additionally resume on Monday when normal port site visitors is scheduled. Protests are scheduled for Monday to Friday, because the port additionally does no longer have any important operations scheduled via the weekend, Bill Aboudi, owner of a trucking agency and supporter of the protests, instructed. The Port of Oakland's 4 marine terminals do now not have scheduled operating hours on Saturday and the truck gates, 2 stay shut, Oakland Port's spokesperson confirmed to. However, Oakland Port spokesperson also said operation of the terminals is leased out to organizations that timetable their operations and may were wearing out some shipping operations on Saturday morning. Oakland International Container Terminal (OICT) is the biggest, handling about 70% of the port's shipment. It is operated via SSA Marine, who did now not without delay respond to request for a comment, outdoor of organization hours. If the protests will resume or now not on Monday, that will be determined on Monday solely as the truckers are in lively talks with the involved authorities, Aboudi stated. Operations on the Northern California port floor to a near standstill last week after protesters used pickets and tractor-trailers to block terminal gates. Work on ships and docks slowed after shipment flows stopped and masses of International Longshore and Warehouse Union (ILWU) participants declined to go blockade lines for safety reasons. The Port of Oakland is a key hub for California's $20 billion plus agriculture exports, which include almonds, dairy merchandise and wine. The 8th busiest U.S. container seaport, which also handles imports like coffee, electronics and manhole covers, became already working to clean a pandemic-fueled shipment backup earlier than the trucker protests began. Independent truck drivers are opposed to California's labor law officially called AB 5. It could make it tougher for companies to classify workers as impartial contractors. Truckers say the regulation would require them to spend heaps of dollars on coverage and gadget leases like chassis to stay unbiased. AB 5 is the entirety that obstructs a small truck company owner's ambition to reside the American dream, Aboudi stated.